Hey guys, I'm Dan, and this is the Nerdy Dad Vlog, and I have a few awesome toys to show you guys. A few toys that I worked out in a trade with my boss. I'm actually a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. I love the vintage stuff, the retro stuff, even the new stuff. And my boss is actually a huge G.I. Joe fan, and he loves the 3-inch figures, the retro stuff, the vintage stuff especially, and even the 25th anniversary and the 30th anniversary stuff. So I was able to work out a trade to get some vintage Ninja Turtle toys in exchange for some 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figures. I actually already traded the G.I. Joe figures, so I really should have shot a video showing those toys, but I do have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys, and three of them. Well, actually, I got three of them, and they're actually in my Grail list. And if you're not familiar with what a Grail list is, it's short term for Holy Grail, and you use that terminology, shortened it, and it's my Grail is something that you really value, and what's your favorite on the list. It's really slang for toy collector slang for what's my favorite, or I gotta have this in my collection. Grail list. So these are actually in my Grail list, and I had a few of these. Actually, I had one of these when I was a child, and I don't know what happened to them. I might have given them away. I might have valued them less when I was a teenager. Whatever I did, I really, really regretted getting rid of them. So here is the toys that I exchanged for. So let me show you guys. So this is Usagi Yojimbo, and it's actually later in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. This is actually a vintage toy, out of box, loose, of course. It's pretty beat up. My boss got this from a garage sale I think last week or 2 weeks ago, and he texted me about this, and I was like, if you can find some Usagi Yojimbos, I will be more than happy to trade some of my 25th anniversary Joes with you. So this is the Space Usagi Yojimbo. He originally had his own series. I don't know how Kevin Eastman worked out a deal to have him on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, but he just developed a huge cult following afterwards, even more so from his own line. He added a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans, and this is a spectacular toy. I mean, there's not much articulation to it. As it with all 80s toys, I mean, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of articulation, but the detail and just the cleverness and the wackiness of this figure is really, really, really makes this figure distinct, and makes it really awesome. I mean, he's a samurai. He's a bunny samurai, for one thing. So he has a shoulder pad. So they gave him all of the samurai gear, and they just spaced it out. So they just gave him this weird lime green color with the purple trim on top, the metallic armbands, the metallic knee pads, and then on top of that, they gave him some green flip-flops. I guess the green is what makes it space. And then they gave him this Terminator-like thing here. This is just an amazing figure. I've been looking for this for a long time. Always love Usagi Yojimbo. I think I might have had this as a child, but of course, he escaped my collection, and now I have him back, and he is never going to leave. Really awesome. The paint is pretty beat up, as you can tell. And this is a vintage figure. So what I'm going to do is, of course, I'm just going to wash him, and then I'm going to give him a repaint. You know, it's your collection. Actually, it's my collection, and I can do what I want with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint every little detail in there. That's what I'm going to do. And when I'm done, I am going to show you guys an update. I'm going to give him a repaint of his face and everything. I'm just going to do a whole overhaul of this guy. He deserves it. I really love this figure. So, in keeping with that motif, I also have the original vintage Usagi Yojimbo, and this was a fantastic figure as well. This one's pretty beat up, missing all the accessories, just like the other guy I showed you. Paint's wearing off. I don't know if that's black marker or whatever that is, but this is going to be repainted, and this is just an awesome figure. I mean, from the sandals to the pads to the intense facial expression, I love this figure. I am so happy that I have this figure back, and I'm trading my 25th anniversary Joes, a few of my 25th anniversary Joes for a vintage action figure from my childhood is more than worth it. I love this figure. Greatest boss ever. I love this action figure. And from my grail, and I cannot recommend this enough, I cannot speak highly of this enough, is Metalhead. It's missing all the accessories, but what I really love about this figure is if you turn him upside down, and then there's this translucent part on the top of his head, you shine some light on the top of his head, and light shines through the eyes. Just an awesome feature on this toy. Then you have the metallic shell, front and back. You know, just awesome. The gray paint, the green, the yellow, just so fantastic. This is one of my grails. I really love this figure still. I don't know what I'm going to do about the accessories. If I find these in the wild, I'll probably get, a few more of these, but I love this action figure. One of my grails. I'm so happy to have this back in my collection again. So that's my haul. Sometimes hauls aren't something you buy, but they're also exchanges. And really happy to have these in my collection. So please like or subscribe if you don't want to miss a video, and comment if you will. I will have more videos for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you, and enjoy.